How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video. It's me, Cam from Cam's Club, and welcome back to another daily Chelsea transfer news video. And today I'm going to talk about, of course, Koulibaly signs for Chelsea. Another player we've signed, Kounde, and a bit more Chelsea news. So without further ado, I'm Cam's Club. I do daily Chelsea transfer news videos. So without further ado, if you want Chelsea, if you want to keep updated with Chelsea, stick around, subscribe, like, all that jazz. But without further ado, let's get on with the first story. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is Chelsea match day for the first time in about 8 weeks, and Chelsea in Las Vegas today are playing Club America. Yes, as an avid watcher of the Southern American leagues, I know a lot about this club and what we're putting ourselves up for tonight. Because I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a scoop. I don't even know a single player for Club America. But I think, as always, with pre-season friendlies, I think it's a great place to see new signings that is we have made. Hopefully we get to see Sterling in action, maybe not Koulibaly because he's had one training session today, but I don't know, it'd be great to see him to join. But the main thing is we want to see youth, Tuchel, we want to see rotation, and we want to see Sterling, pretty much. If that all comes in and we win, cherry on top. But without further ado, it's going to be at 3 o'clock in the morning. Can't watch it. Stick around for tomorrow where I'll break down the game more. And I'm expecting a couple Sterling goals. That would be great to start his career off at Chelsea. But without further ado, let's go on the next story. And that is Koulibaly signing for Chelsea for £33.8 million. Or, if you're not a retard, £34 million. Which I think is an absolute great deal. To think we have signed both Sterling and Koulibaly for around £80 million. Todd Bowley, I'll clap your cheeks. I mean, let's clap your hands together for that, mate. That was good deals, that. Yeah, what a signing. And I hear a lot of people saying, oh, he's 31. Shut up. Thiago Silva was one of the best centre-backs in the league last year, and he's 37, so let's keep the age thing out of the window. But it's another centre-back to replace, of course, Christensen and Rudiger, who went to La Liga this season. But without further ado, let's go on to more centre-back news. Now, Kounde has been the player we're focusing on the most recently. Yesterday, I thought it was Kimpembe, but there was a bit of Kimpembe news yesterday, and that's trickled on for today, and today it's going to be Kimpembe heavy. So without further ado, I'm going to put the stories up now. So yeah, those are the stories. The main thing is also I've seen is that not only are Barcelona in for Kounde, but PSG are in for Kounde. So yes, heavily touted centre-back. People want him. He's left-footed. Of course, another centre-back that Todd Bowley wants. Todd Bowley said, you know, we're going to have 3 centre-back signings with Nathan Ake deal off, and you will stay at Manchester City. This is going to be our priority, of course. Now, as we know, we've been in for Kounde for a year and a half now. I remember the January before last, speaking about his left-footed, how he's young, how he's going to burst onto the scene. Since then, he's made lots of France appearances, starred in the Sevilla team. What more to say? It's going to be a great signing if it happens. Rumoured to be around £60 million, so not cheap, but he's the future of French football. He's the future of Chelsea, hopefully, if you were to sign. A great deal. Of course, if you want to keep updated, subscribe and all that jazz. But let's talk with an actual signing we have made. As I said yesterday, Omari Hutchinson from Arsenal has signed for Chelsea, which is great. He's following in the footsteps of Ashley Cole, Cesc Fabregas, Olivier Giroud, of people turning down one of the worst teams in London and going to the best because he wants to win silverware. Good on him. And I just love the Arsenal tears, calling him a snake, all that jazz, and yeah. It's really nice to see. Inject it in the veins. He's gone to bigger and better things. Hopefully he's going to win things. And yeah. And finally, speaking on Chelsea youth, Armando Broja is being heavily linked to West Ham. His future is undecided. Now, of course, with Romelu Lukaku leaving this summer, I think it would have been a great opportunity for Broja to step into the limelight as our backup striker. I don't know whether Thomas Tuchel has him in his plans, but he had been injured in pre-season. It seemed to starting look quite bad, but it's not as bad on a second glance. So hopefully he can get back fit and match ready for the start of the season. If he were to go to West Ham, it would be an absolute shame. I wouldn't mind another loan, but again, he was Prem-proven, weren't he, when he went to Southampton and scored a couple goals. I think it'd be great for him to play and start, but what are you going to do? And finally, another youth target is Aston Villa's Chukwuemeka, who not only did Chelsea want, but name another club who you think are scouting him. Go on, in the summer window, just name a club. Yeah, Barcelona. Why not? I feel like there might be a mole or a rat in the Chelsea recruitment system for Barcelona to be wanting everything, but that just shows how good this man can be. Of course, I saw Chelsea versus Aston Villa in the Carabao Cup, and Chukwuemeka was playing. And yeah, what a star he is. He's been scouted. He's been very good. He's a midfielder. And yeah, why not add to the youth? Well done, Todd Bowley. It's great to see that he's not only focusing on the men's team, the women's team as well, and the youth. But without further ado, that is all the news for today. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be catching up with you and I'll be talking about Chelsea's game. Hopefully we will win tomorrow and more Chelsea transfer news. So without further ado, I will see you tomorrow. Like and subscribe on that jazz. 500 subs soon, and I'll see you tomorrow.